did and choose the busiest weekend of the year. It's a Thai holiday and a Malaysian holiday this weekend. If you're trying to get from Bangkok to Penang, then they promised there was going to be a direct train, but literally we're still waiting for that. You can come down on a choice of trains. In all honesty, I've probably tried all of them over the last 12 months. This time we tried train number 169. But the most convenient train is probably train number 45. Why? Well, that's the train that goes right through to Padang Besar on the Malaysian side, and you don't have to change at Hat Yai. But if you want first class or one of the other trains, you'll need to change here at Hat Yai. And then you want one of the 3 daily shuttle services that go from Hat Yai Junction over to Padang Besar, and there you change onto a Malaysian commuter train heading for Butterworth. At Butterworth, one more change, this time onto a nice ferry, and that takes you over to the island. And in this video I'm going to show you that journey so that you can do it step by step. Train number 45, the one that I'm getting, leaves from platform 4. You can actually walk across the tracks if there's not a train there, but if there is one parked up, you can go underneath the tracks and go to platform 4 like this. Immigration checks take place at Padang Besar on the Malaysian side, and I'm a bit worried that we might be in that line for a long time. I'm not too worried though, because those commuter trains that go up to Butterworth, they go every hour or 2 hours, depending on the time of day. So even if we take our time getting through immigration, we're not going to miss the last train. So at Hat Yai Junction, they do add some third-class carriages to train number 45 that weren't on there for the first part of the trip. If you go third class, it's going to be a fan-cooled carriage, open windows. There are some second class seats available with a fan. And also, if you really want to spend a lot of money, or there's no availability because it's so busy today, you can sit in a second class air-conditioned carriage in what is actually a sleeper coach. Like me. And of course, reserve seats on this part of the train. So the train left on time at 7:20, and just a couple of tips. One is that don't forget Malaysian time is 1 hour ahead of Thai time, so it left at 7:20 Thai time. That's actually 8:20 Malaysian time. So it gets in about 45 minutes later, so that must be 9:05, I think, in Malaysian time. Also, there's 2 stations that are called Padang Besar, which is where we're getting off. One is on the Thai side and comes first. Don't get off there, it's the wrong one. Just wait a couple of minutes until the second Padang Besar on the Malaysian side. That's the one you want to get off at. That's where all the immigration facilities are. And just the final tip before I forget is, before you go to Malaysia, or indeed before you come back to Thailand, you need to fill in an online registration card. Within 3 days of travel you can do that. Put all your details of where you're going, how you'll get in there, how long you're staying, where you're staying, and that makes sure that when you go through immigration you'll get through as quickly as you can. And the Malaysian commuter train that you want to get is 2959, that's the number. That leaves at about 10:30, I think, Malaysian time. We might be lucky, but today there's so many people with it being a holiday in Thailand and Malaysia. So actually, although it was crowded, it just took 10 minutes to get through immigration. Very quick indeed. The train actually leaves at, I think, 10:35. I've just been told, the one that we're getting on. Because we've got contactless credit and debit cards, then we can just tap through the gate. We don't have to buy a ticket in advance. Other things that you'll find at the station, toilets obviously, there's an ATM if you've forgotten to get your foreign exchange, and also there's a cafeteria cum coffee shop, local coffee, They have black or white, so I ordered one of each. Which one is black and which one is white? Not quite sure really, but anyway, I'll try this one. I asked for no sugar. That is very sweet. So I'm a big fan of Thai trains, but every time you come through to Malaysia at Padang Besar, you feel like you've entered some kind of time warp. Here you can see the modern Malaysian trains behind, ETS 2 and ETS 3, I think those are over there. Really modern and up-to-date trains. I've never been on a Malaysian commuter train before, which is what we're getting on now. I think it's a little bit in the same style as Bangkok's airport rail link, but we'll soon find out. And about 20 minutes from now, I think we'll be on our way.
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for using KTM Komuter service.
Just under 2 hours. Modern train, including a charger underneath the seat. So there's a list of things that you can't do when you're on the train: smoking, eating, drinking, littering. There's also a couple you don't normally see: chewing gum and indecent behaviour. It's a bit of a pity because I'm quite partial to some chewing gum occasionally. As I said earlier, this is one of the busiest weekends to travel. So it's very well signposted. Again, with my contactless card, no need to buy a ticket. So there you have it then. It's 1:20 and Georgetown is where I'm staying overnight, and then we're going to pick up with a YouTube friend of mine called CK, who you might have seen me on his channel doing an interview. He actually comes from Penang, so he's going to give us a food tour and some history about Penang. But for now, I need to find a taxi. So I said I was going to get a taxi, but actually there's a big bus station here. I didn't realise that. And bus number 101 goes into Georgetown. I think it actually goes past where I'm staying tonight. And that cost 1.3 ringgit, was it? Something like that. Anyway, not expensive. The only top tip on that is they only take cash. So he didn't want me to scan a card or anything to get on. And I didn't have any change. I only had a 10 ringgit note, which was too much. But luckily, there was a very helpful lady who had some change, and she changed my 10 ringgit into 1 ringgit, and I was able to pay. And then this one, what do we got here?
This one is, we call it turtle cakes.
So this is the turtle for longevity.
Longevity. So it's shaped like a turtle shell.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.